Favorite grill item?
Chicken.
Steak.
From this group.
There was a secret dump up chick or it might be wrong.
All right, next question.
Freshman or first year?
Freshman.
Freshman.
Next question. Favorite Canadian province?
Ontario.
Alaska.
What?
Right. Where should we keep Milo?
Outside.
Give me the kangaroo dog. Give him off the kangaroos.
All right, next question. Pick one of these two. Listening to Nickelback or watching a Nicolas Cage movie. Go!
Listen to Nickelback.
Nickelback.
Nicolas Cage movie.
Trivia. How many cars has Nyet owned in the last 4 years?
4.
3. Too many.
6. Is that too many?
Next question. Feet for hands or hands for feet?
What? Hands or feet?
Hands for feet.
Hands for hands.
If you could steal one thing from the dining hall without consequence, what would it be?
Ice cream. A lady.
Dining hall lady. And let's start with you.
Father Soren picture.
Final lightning round question. Would you rather eat SDH grilled chicken for every meal for a year or have Father Jenkins for every lecture-based class? Go!
Jenkins for
Chicken.
My name's Jack. I'm not running for sub-rep. Sean Wilkie is running for sub-rep. He is currently at hockey right now, doing a service for the dorm. He is unable to be here to make his statement, but he wanted to say that he's very passionate about the position and he thinks he'd be very good at it. Thank you.
Hey guys, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Anthony. I'm a freshman in PA.
No questions.
I was on Hall Council this year as Snapchat Commissioner and really enjoyed it, but I think I'd like something with a little more responsibility, and I think sub-rep would be a good opportunity for that to better serve you guys through getting involved on campus with everything student union board offers. So, thank you.
2 minutes, but my name is Jackson. Also, I live on the 3rd floor in 3B. Oh, thank you. I have timers tonight now. I'm running for student senator, like they said. The reason I want to do that, I think this is a really cool opportunity to make like a real impact here on campus. And 2 things that I would hope to do next year if elected that we didn't really do this year. I feel like nobody ever really knew what was going on in the Senate, so communicating to you guys what's going on, and then also letting you have a say in what the policies are. That's kind of what the whole point of a senator is to represent people's views. So, yeah, thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Kenny. Live in 1A down the hall. Don't know where I'll be next year, but I'll be in Duncan. There's obviously not a whole lot of like policy that we influence, other than whatever we hear, we can relay back to you guys as a senator, and kind of represent you guys like he said. That's what a senator does. But the one thing I wanted to point out is that my idea for running would be to do a service back to Duncan Hall. Duncan Hall's been a blessing for me this past semester coming to college. Obviously a big adjustment, but I've been grateful to have all of you guys, so this is my way to give it back. Vote for me.
Well, why don't the Indy football boys get us started off with their opening statement?
As the wise Abe almost said, never take lifting advice from someone that's smaller than you. And just like that, a leader can never be smaller than his followers. There's no one in this room that I can't lead.
Thank you, Indy football boys. Smith, perfect. Reynolds and Tank Smith.
Yeah, so really excited to be here. For the first time ever, we're really happy to announce we're running as 2 co-vice presidents. There's no president because he'll be on Australia, and I'll be off campus. And so it doesn't really make sense. So we figured we'd let y'all kind of be the president, the presidential face, right, and have all the fun with it, and while we'll do all the work. And that makes a lot of sense because Reynolds, how far ahead will you be when you're in Australia?
12 hours time zone difference.
So when he's getting up, we'll be going to bed, and so I can work all day on Duncan stuff, of course. And then when he wakes up, he'll be working on Duncan stuff all day. So we're the only ticket up here that can be working 24/7. And he's going to tell you what we're working on.
Alright, so I'm an Australian exchange student, if you didn't know. And so pretty much, when I came to Duncan, there's a couple of things that I felt like needed big changes. So one of the things is the toilet paper. When I came, I was just, I was going out and it's a bit rough. It's too rough. So I was thinking we get some nice Australian-made 3PL white toilet paper for the whole of Duncan, so all the boys can rest easy at night.
And ticket, Zero, Dan, and Mullen.
So tough act to follow, obviously. I hate to be the guy who turns it serious now. That Duncan's a dorm that deserves to be advocated for properly, a dorm that deserves to be celebrated properly, a dorm that deserves to be recognized properly. As commissioners, all three of us, we've been a part of a great staff with Chris, Tom, Shaq, and Higgins. We feel like that experience has prepared us very well in order to carry the torch and continue the proud tradition that's been built up by these great leaders over the course of the past 10 years. So if elected, we'd be grateful to have the opportunity, and I thank you guys for it.
Just in case I didn't make my point clear, a leader cannot be smaller. As you can clearly see, we're the biggest guys in this dorm. There's nothing that needs to be changed, and that's our platform. And this is the only platform we can stand on. If you stand on any other platform, it's probably going to collapse. And Tom Shag's done a great job here, and we believe that there's no change. So we're a no change platform. We're just going to keep leading, use our size to control, be dominant over this dorm, and get a Hall of the Year next year by force.
Joshua, given your quiet demeanor, early bedtime, and small stature, how do you plan to lead your peers?
Right, so they're a 12-hour working team. They're 24-hour. I'm like a 2-hour. My schedule's pretty busy. I go to bed by 8 every night. If you see me out past that, I'm probably sleepwalking. So, yeah, I mean, that's why I have these guys, and I have 2 other guys that didn't show up tonight. That shows how committed we are to making Duncan Hall a better place. And we're going to be consistent every day. Every morning when I wake up, I'm going to be the consistent person that's not very happy about going to practice. And when I go to bed, I'm probably going to be pretty sad. And, that's what you're going to get out of all of us. Out of us 3 and the other 2, you're going to see consistent just depression all the time. And that's how we're just going to make Duncan Hall better.
Thank you. Okay,
I mean, we beat the Soviets in 1980, and and to be honest, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's about the size of the fight in the dog. And I feel that Tyler, myself, and Joey, we all are living embodiments of that statement, so I think time will tell whether people will follow me or not, so that's my answer.
thank you. Aussie.
Aussie.
What gives you the right?
Well, for one, as co-VPs, what gives we the right? I'm pretty selfish here and just take all the rights myself. But I do know you guys in America are big on your rights. So I'll come here and I'll let you have your rights, but I'll do the vice presidency. You guys can have your rights, I'm fine with that. But I just want to be serving the people, and you can be the president. We're the vice presidents. And that's how we're going to play a humble platform, and we just want to be there for you 24/7. That's kind of how we're going to lead.
I spoke about this in my application actually for the election, and I believe Tyler and Joey spoke about it as well. We're guys who always have our doors open, And I feel like a lot of the best memories I've had in Duncan are the memories that kind of just happen out of the blue spontaneously. And those are the things that I remember the most, maybe even more so than high rise, maybe even more so than any other big event. Because I've really gotten to know the men of Duncan Hall very well in that regard. And those relationships have been built up really well. And I think those relationships are going to help myself, Tyler, and Joey be the best leaders we can be for this dorm. Because I believe we truly love one another, and yet says at the end of his emails, I spoke about this at the Green Blaze ceremony, it says Peace Brothers, which is sometimes a seldom appreciated remark, but to me it's very important and very significant to who we are as a dorm, so I would say that's what community builder respect means to me.
Football boys, same question.
I'm sorry, can you repeat the question, sir?
Yes. What does community brotherhood respect mean to you?
Personally, community means community. Brotherhood describes brothers in the hood. And respect both of us.
My back.
All right, let me tell y'all about community. So I've been here for 6 weeks, and at first I was like, dorm? It's like, dorm? And brother, the people on 3A, they welcomed me and brought me and my roommate in, and I really enjoy it here. That we want to stay here. We just want to thank y'all for everything, and that's what community is, just bringing new people in. And brotherhood, I mean, yeah, we got brotherhood. We're dying every day, and y'all just come in, we see y'all, you say what's up in the hall. That gets to us, just knowing that we can be regular students, and appreciate y'all.
Community for like us is pretty much all the boys in one room getting around it, and like we just love. It's a figure of speech and say like get around it. I'm gonna pass the job.
You know, Aristotle.
Sit down, Stove.
He defines community as Duncan Hall. And I couldn't agree more, to be honest. I think we have a tremendous community. I think everyone can really always share everything that's important to them. It's been really instrumental in my life. I'm sure Reynolds too. And community brotherhood, respect, very, very good. Very nice.
So that last name, Lazaro. Didn't I hear that name defending deported criminal Tekashi 6ix9ine?
So clearly Matt keeps up with his Snapchat stories, because I know that's where most of my friends have asked about it. That happens to be my uncle. My uncle and my father work together in Brooklyn, and they are the representatives of Tekashi 6ix9ine. I do not know if that's a good or bad thing to have behind me, but we believe in the Constitution. We believe in, right to a fair trial by a jury of your peers, and I think it's what my family stands for. It's what I stand for. It's hopefully what 6ix9ine stands for. Thank you.
Same question.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm from the South. And so I'll do all the cooking. It's really good. It's like my grandmother used to make, and then plus Reynolds' accent. That will keep it nice and fun.
Yeah, I'll Skype call the meetings from Australia, and then I'll say "G'day, mate" every single time, and then I'll bring up a big knife from Australia and a boomerang, and then everyone will want to come for that. And then also we give free Vegemite at every single meeting. So come for this one. That's good.
And kangaroos.
And Lazaro Dan Mullen ticket, same question.
Not to sound like a broken record, but we were thinking food as well. Maybe some Taco Tuesdays periodically. I think that would draw some interest. But switch it up a little bit. Have a little some ethnic food every now and then. Get some different people coming to Duncan Hall, maybe from outside of Duncan Hall, and anything to promote that community brotherhood respect.
Great.
Yes.
Okay, so any football boys. How many of you were aware of your candidacy before tonight?
True question.
What do you say?
means that the Lazaro Dan Mall will be taking the answers first. The next question, how will you make the community a welcoming place for underrepresented students?
Kind of expand upon what we've been doing this year in 3A. We always have an open door policy, so we, like within the first weekend, I think my quad went around like door to door, introduced ourselves to all the freshmen. And we kind of want to get that tradition going around with all the upperclassmen in the dorm. I think that'd be a great way to expand the community. And also help those who are not only underrepresented in terms of like socioeconomic status or race, but also in terms of their mannerisms. Like if they're like more antisocial, I think that's a good way to get people out of their shells.
Well, boys, how will you make the community a welcoming place for underrepresented students?
Right, so everyone kind of touched on this, but like open door policy. I've never locked my door, ever. I actually don't know where my key is. It's gonna be a problem in a couple months here. But, like my door's always open for anybody that ever wants to come talk. I always say like we all come from different socioeconomic backgrounds. Some of us are from Baltimore, maybe grew up with a tough life, and others a more fortunate Malibu living lives. I know like for some of us football players, like we definitely like aren't as smart as some of you other guys. So we look up to you guys a lot, and like everybody here is here for success. This isn't a cutthroat school like other schools. Everyone wants to see other people succeed. Basically, like everybody here wants to see each other succeed, and like, that's like we're gonna promote. Like there's no cutthroat here. Like, we're all here for each other. That's what brotherhood, community, respect's about.
It's time. Thank you very much. How will you make the community a welcoming place for underrepresented students?
Yeah, I don't think I could have articulated it better than Manny and Josh. Just to reiterate a few points. I think sometimes there's a disconnect between the underclassmen and the upperclassmen. Obviously, implicitly, there's underrepresented students across all grades. But I know, in particular, it can be kind of tough if you're an underclassman and underrepresented. So I think one thing that we'll really make sure to do is make sure we're getting upperclassmen involved with the lowerclassmen, making sure that they're available to serve as mentors to everyone, but especially those who are underrepresented, and just continue to be a role model, like Josh articulately mentioned, as well as kind of doing the other things the guys touched upon, namely things like open door policy, and just always doing the best to make it a welcoming community.
What John said was very good. Actually, it was very meaningful, and John's a great guy. And I hope that, I guess, even like people like exchange students coming along and everything, just like to get more people from different areas and like to make sure everyone can just get along. And that's great.
And time.